The landscape of immigration in the U.S. is always changing, so it's key to work with a good lawyer when navigating this environment. Well, we have a terrific lawyer back for another chat here at 21Alive. Desiree Koger-Gustafson of Elevate Immigration Law. Great to see you again.
Thanks so much, Zach. Great to be here.
Plenty of people locally have concerns about the immigration trends over the last year or so. So how have you led clients through this moment in time?
Great question, because this touches us locally as well as we are seeing that nationally as well. There's lots of concern. We have a large immigration refugee population, and there have been a lot of changes with that, and we've seen that from Minnesota, which isn't so far from us. Recent trends really have been that we see more enforcement, increased vetting on even normal applications, family-based applications that we maybe wouldn't have seen quite so much stringent look at those. So everything from the initial application really to the interview process, which is usually for us happens in Indianapolis if it's local, we really are having to make sure all of our T's are crossed, I's are dotted, to make sure that we best serve our clients through that process.
When you're working with clients who may not be English fluent in their first language, how do you explain all of this complicated legal stuff?
Yeah, that's a great question, because even legal terminology can be difficult, and we do have a vast variety of languages that we work with. So we utilize a lot of there's some local organizations great right here in Fort Wayne if my clients are located in Fort Wayne that we can utilize. There's obviously interpreters via phone. It's not as great to utilize that just because it's hard. We do so much with body language and really reading people's lips. But we try to work with the client regardless of their ethnicity, what is their best language that is primary for them. And we'll figure out a way to navigate that. Sometimes they assist with people that they have that are leaders in that community that might attend with them. Of course, that's their prerogative, whoever they would like to attend. We do not locally do removal type defense cases. So that is really the only type of case at this point in time that we don't handle. So anyone who has an EOIR or immigration court case, we refer them out. And we do try to lovingly refer them out to people that we know are going to handle their case well, especially if they're local to us. But typically, our typical case, I guess, if you will, we have had people who come in on certain statuses, whether it's an employment visa or a fiancé visa, a visitor visa, student visa, usually have a lawful entry, but then things have changed in their life, right? Life happens. And so then they've gotten married to a U.S. citizen or found someone in school that they have fallen in love with, or just life has happened, and then we help them with whatever that follow-up might look like. And that's why they come to us, is to try to map out that plan for them.
One universal language is joy and relief. And when you can help these families get to that point, how fulfilling is that?
It really is amazing. And we don't stop until we get there. And that's part of immigration that's maybe a little bit different than other areas of law. There are other avenues, different ways we can navigate that, whether it's different types of communication that we can use to try to hit USCIS, DHS, in all different types of facets. But it is amazing to get that person over 2 years to a period of relief and lawful status.
Well, Desiree, I always learn a lot from our conversation, so thank you again for joining us and teaching us more today.
Thanks, Zach.
You can find more information about Elevate Immigration Law on your screen right now and at 21alivenews.com. Just click on the Lifestyle tab and be sure to let Desiree know that you saw her right here on 21 Alive.